Thank you very much. I give the floor now to Honorable Akello, to Uganda, 2.5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm the one who appointed Honorable Akello, and she said that I should pass on her question, but she's not here. Mr. Chairman, our concern as Uganda is on the process, which is always followed before making all these commitments. For example, on human rights, because some of us, we do want our societies to be considered when you're defining some of these aspects. For example, in Uganda, issues of LGBT and homosexuality, I can tell you, and abortion are issues that can never be accepted, and we shall not pass laws which we shall be around them. If people do want to be homosexuals or what, we don't have a problem. Let them go and have their life. But promotion of that in our country can never be accepted. And then when I heard someone saying that these are human rights which you must be respected, they are universal, I just want to assure you, they can never. So what does it help for you to sign an agreement which we can never domesticate? If you went and talked to our ambassador, our minister, and you made resolutions, I'm the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. I can assure you the Parliament I lead will never pass laws that are going to be against our values. And I received one of the packs from Renew Europe, and they had written on values not for sale. African values can never be exchanged for European funding. That one can never. So I request that we define human rights so that we know the boundaries. Human rights, we don't involve issues of LGBT, we don't involve issues of abortion, because that is on the core of the African culture and society. I thank you.
So guys, this is the member of parliament in Uganda, and I don't know, this law, this was already settled, which the law is passed, is in effect. 95% of the country agree with this law, and 100% of the parliamentarians agree with this law. So I don't see what is this big issue with America is trying to punish Uganda for making passing a law in their own country, and they are a sovereign country. They are independent country. Why is it you, America, now? And this is what I don't like with America. We come across human rights, they're always pushing only this agenda when it comes onto the continent. Why not talk about trade or poverty or aid? I say you have a legitimate argument about aid. Why you will not give aid? But your only reason for engaging African countries and sanctioning African countries is always about LGBTQ rights. Always this one issue they push. And mind you, in America right now, even American citizens are pushing back on this narrative. You're having a wave of pushback right now. So why is it you can't, only certain states in your own country allowing this, but you want to go to another country, another continent, and enforce this ridiculous unrighteous law, unrighteous human rights issue when it's not. You cannot mix abortion with and homosexuality with human rights. Being a homosexual is not a human right. Having an abortion is not a human right. So these are not human rights issues. These are those issues that you choose to pick to paint the continent as this anti-human rights continent, and then use that now to sanction and punish other African countries. All because most of these countries that they are sanctioning and pushing this on is countries that already banning the export of resources to said countries. Because Uganda, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Nigeria, these countries, they are and Ghana, they are imposing bans on export of raw materials to America. And this is what, for me, this is stemming from. They're trying to punish the continent and these countries by using the homosexuality as a gateway to sanction these countries. But why this won't work? Because most of these countries is now already stopped using the US dollar. So they don't have that grip anymore, that bite. When they say, oh, we're going to sanction him, we don't care. We can use our own currency, we can trade it with the Russia is accepting our currency, China, India is accepting, and Brazil is accepting our currency, and now Iran. So, you can push this narrative all you want. We're still going to have a ban on our resources, on our gold, or bauxite, or cobalt, or uranium, or everything you can think of when it comes to resources, it's being banned of exporting. We're banning the raw material export, not the export of the said resources. That's a raw material. So there's no longer exporting of iron ore or aluminum to other countries to process, and then we have to in turn buy it back from them. No, we're saying if you want to trade with Africa, you have to come to our country, build your plants and farms here, pay taxes and everything, and hire locals to work in said factories, and then they can make it and they can go with it. But no longer come and take it and go with it. No, those days are done, and that's what they are pushing, this LGBTQ human rights issue on these specific countries: Uganda, Kenya, Ghana, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe. I said Uganda already, and Tanzania. That's the only reason. So anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. If you think I'm right or if I'm wrong. But just let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I don't know. Boom.